Hi everyone, my name is Pia Petraco. I'm a pharmacist and health empowerment coach. I specialize in helping people struggling with chronic stress, anxiety, and depression recover through natural means and rediscover their inner peace, their passion, and their purpose. And the reason why I've started doing this is because I've been on a spiritual journey since I was a very young age, and I've struggled with a lot of social anxiety growing up as a child into my teenage years and as an adult. And the funny thing is I never knew that I had that issue until I read about it somewhere. And so there was one time in my life where I felt very down and depressed, and I felt really unfulfilled and unhappy with everything in my life. The relationships that I would have with my parents, I was struggling with the relationship that I had with my partner, and as a result, it was difficult for me to cultivate a loving and nourishing relationship with my son. I also felt that I was stuck at a dead-end job where I didn't feel very happy. And finally, I reached a very low point in my life where I had an emotional breakdown. And the months and years following that breakdown, I had to really dive deep within myself and look within to see what I was doing wrong and how I ever got to that point in my life. And throughout those months and years following, I've discovered a couple of important things that have helped me recover from that time in my life, and I would like to share it with you in a free report that I've written. It's called 3 Keys to Inner Peace. It can be downloaded from my website at www.lotushealthandhealing.org, and it talks about some things and some exercises for self-healing that have really helped me along my journey in rediscovering myself and reconnecting with my passion and purpose. And I also want to tell you about some programs that I offer to help people struggling with chronic stress and anxiety. I have 2 different programs. It's called the Spiritual Serenity Jumpstart to Wellness program. That's 6 weeks. And I also offer a longer program called the 90-Day Journey to Inner Peace. And we can read about both of those programs on my website at www.lotushealthandhealing.org. I was able to recover from that time in my life where I felt really stressed and anxious and depressed through natural methods without having to take medications. As a pharmacist, I would see people taking medications and some of the side effects that would happen, and so I wanted to avoid medications at all costs. And during that difficult time in my life, I always felt really anxious and nervous, as if something bad was going to happen to me. I felt always tense physically, and I had a lot of muscle and backache pain. Sometimes I would feel out of breath or short of breath, and I would feel some tightness in my chest. A lot of symptoms that would mimic those of like an anxiety attack I would experience on a regular basis. And I just felt like I had no control of my life. I felt really unhappy and unfulfilled. And so that's when I knew I needed to make a change. And so if you're struggling with chronic stress or anxiety and you're looking for natural alternative modes of recovering, I'd love to hear from you. I look forward to supporting your journey to inner peace and inner healing. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.